Pisces, this weekend, I'm seeing that you may be feeling very frustrated or even angry about a masquerade that you are witnessing. This could be in a group of people or an individual in particular. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share come from Masquerade from the musical Phantom. And they're really random, like flash of mauve, splash of puce, fool and king, ghoul and goose, green and black, queen and priest, trace of rouge, face of beast. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But I feel like it's just this masquerade, and it's like all this, I don't know. Oh, they're opposite of each other. Oh, okay. Queen and priest. Okay, so there's a division between people because of this masquerade. Okay, that's what it is. And I feel like the division because of the masquerade is pissing you off. And you have had to do a lot of healing on your own here, and I feel like it's been really difficult. Yeah, 111 on my clock right when I said that. You have done a lot of work to get to a better place on your own, but and I feel like the support from this person that you're connected to hasn't been there, and you may wonder why, but I feel like this reading is coming through to help you gain some clarity and understanding. The bottom of the snake card reads, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. And my guides wanted me to share this quote by Chris Daniels to represent your energy. It goes like this. The hardest part of healing isn't the breakdown, not the tears, not the nights that swallow you whole, and it's in the silence that comes after when the storms pass but the emptiness remains. No more chaos to distract you, no more battles to fight, just you sitting with what's left. And that's where the real healing is, not in the breaking but in the becoming, not in the loss but in the space it leaves behind. And so maybe you have gone through something really difficult because of this divide, because of this masquerade. And it's because the person you're connected to is very afraid to see what is real. They have a sense of being in danger for some reason. And it's almost like they within themselves fear showing up in their authenticity. And with the World card coming out here, this is someone who's very concerned about the way others view them and their achievements. This person's very heavily focused on achievements and, the way others view them. And because of that, they oftentimes ignore the healing that's needed or what isn't picture perfect. This person's very much wanting to be a cookie cutter type of person, fit perfectly into the mold, no questions asked. And the lyrics that my guys want me to use to represent this person's energy come from Accentuate the Positive by Bing Crosby. And they go like this. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In-Between. And it's the in-between that scares this person, because this gray space between, living in black and white. This person's very afraid of the gray and very afraid of having things that aren't perfect within themselves. And so if they notice something that's not perfect within themselves, they just pretend like it's not even there. And that is what I would call very toxic positivity that this person is carrying. And it's really sad because there may be some religious trauma here on this person's side, because the quote mentions religion. So I wanted to read this to you. This is by Elephants in the Room on TikTok, but she said, you are not a project, you're a person. Your sole purpose for being on this earth isn't to fix yourself or solve everything. And when we look at ourselves like we're some math equation or some problem we need to solve, but we're not problems. We're humans that have problems, and to have the best quality of life and to be the closest to Christ, we want to be on this self-betterment journey. We want to be the healthiest, happiest, most loving people that we can be, and that takes work. But we can't become so obsessed with fixing and solving all of our problems that we don't live, that we don't accept the flaws that we have and the flaws in other people. We're not always going to know what we do and the efforts that we put in will lead. We will not always know if they will lead to 100% healing and that they're 100% right, but it does mean that we shouldn't do them, and that doesn't mean we shouldn't do them. It just means that we have to be realistic. Remember, you're a person, not a problem to be solved and fixed. Not that I shouldn't work toward a better version of me, but also accepting being human. Okay, so I'm getting tired, but sorry. This person, I feel, is religiously traumatized, maybe for some of you, not all of you. And in religion, oftentimes the way religions gain their power is by making people feel less than, like you are not good enough, so you always have to be striving for perfection. And if you have anything that doesn't meet this standard, you're unworthy, you're bad, we're going to throw you away, we're going to shut you out. And so if this person sees anything in them, not even just a flaw, but anything that makes them unique, anything that sets them outside of this little bubble of acceptance, they're going to pretend like it's not there. They're going to masquerade their life away, and hiding their pain, their authenticity, and any flaws they may see that they have. And I feel like when you understand this about this person, it may help you move into having more compassion for them, because I don't think they understand how to heal this. I feel like they think they're doing the best that they can by focusing on the positive and eliminating the negative. The negative meaning their authenticity, their flaws, what they perceive to be flaws, and any shortcoming they have, that is what is negative in their life. They don't see it as an opportunity to heal or to grow or to find more joy, and that's really sad. That's really sad for them. But I'm really happy to say that the energy of your connection is the Star card. It says, hard times are over, look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So maybe there's something that's going to happen here that's going to shift things. Maybe this person, maybe you having unconditional love for them, even though they don't really know how to love themselves, will help them figure out how to love themselves. I'm not sure, but I wanted to close your reading with a message from the Everything is Perfect book. So we're gonna just get a message for Pisces, see what comes through for you. What God has for you, no one can take away. Oh, wow. So again, if this person is religiously traumatized and they're in a situation where it's like, if you don't live this way, if you don't show up this way, we will take this away from you. We are going to punish you. We are going to hurt you. If you don't have all these accomplishments, if you don't look like an amazing star, we will punish you. If you don't accentuate the positive, they're going to have things taken away. And I'm just going to say it again. What God has for you, no one can take away. So that's it, Pisces. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.